Sorry for the Blair Witch type shots. It's my last night here. I'm about to head back home tomorrow. I'm getting packed up, doing laundry and stuff. And I wanted to talk about this camera because this is my Canon R1. I think it's the best hybrid camera out there. Now, you can fight me on this. You know, FX3, amazing camera, small sensor for photos. But this is sort of like that middle ground, can shoot 6K raw in video, and then can also do, you know, great photos. Does it have as much dynamic range as like the Sony R5 or something? Probably not. But let me just show you guys. All right, so here's my frame. So I got this white floor on the foreground, and then there's water in a dock behind that. So this is my ISO 800, pretty clean image. And then my next second base ISO is 1600, which is right here. Now the cleanup from 1250 to 1600 is noticeable, but the secret power of this camera is the secret third base ISO. So 2000 ISO, 2500 ISO, 3200 ISO, 4000, 5000, 6400, 8000, 10,000. And then from here, you get to really see the noise structure in the corners. It's still a pretty clean image, honestly, but, or at least it looks like it from the back of my screen. But this is 12,800 right here. So the cleanup from here to here is pretty insane. This third base ISO is something that has not been confirmed by Canon, but this sensor is the same sensor from the C400. So could it have similar properties? Probably, and I think so. So I'm shooting at 12,800 now, and I'll go ahead and switch back to 10,000 so you can see just like how the image looks on my skin. So 10,000, 12,800, 10,000, 12,800. When I first found this out about this camera, I was overseas on a trip. It was like my first big shoot with this camera, and I was really hyped about it. I remember taking a video through the viewfinder with my phone and just switching back from 10,000 to 12,800 and just seeing how crazy the difference was, because I think through the viewfinder you get to see more of that grain structure get cleaned up. I know that the FX3 also has a really clean image at 12,800, but the fact that this camera, that is my main shooter for photos, can also do the same thing is pretty cool. And it's not necessarily a cinema camera, but I mean, to be able to shoot 6K in RAW if I needed to, and to push it up to that third base ISO of 12,800 is pretty nice. I'm still shooting in 12,800 now, so you guys could see the image. But you guys let me know what you guys think.
It's so good to be back in LA. I mean, right now I'm not in LA, but I'm on my way to pick up a gift for my girlfriend for Valentine's Day. For men, if you guys have a girlfriend or significant other, a wife, and they tell you, oh, you know, you don't have to give me anything this Valentine's Day, do not fall for it. That is a trap. If you don't have any money, you go into a neighborhood and you pick some roses for yourself. You know, if you have a little bit of money, just something thoughtful, a card at least, some chocolate. But like, don't ever show up empty-handed. I'm picking up a necklace with her name on it. It's a charm necklace with, I guess, different charms that spell out her name. Her name's Luna. And for some reason, the A online was not available. So I had to find a store to pick it up at, and I had to drive all the way over here to Pasadena. I've gotten her necklaces with her name on it before, but I just think it's nice to maybe just give her like little mementos from different times in our relationship, you know? Like each necklace will remind her of a different time in our relationship. So let's go get it. I'm here to pick up an online order.
Oh, I think the N is backwards.
Have a good one. On my way back to the car, I noticed the reflection in one of the windows, and I realized how much more intimidating I look without any hair. Carrying around a white bag with pink tissue coming out of it. I don't know if it's like the best look, but hey, anything for love. That's not the only present I got her. She's been getting into scrapbooking, so I got her a little sticker maker. It's like a little sticker printer that die cuts the stickers. That's actually pretty cool. And then for actual Valentine's Day, we're road tripping up to Yosemite, where I don't think we're gonna get any photos of Firefalls. I've been tracking the weather and it doesn't look like we're gonna get much snow. Like, so far it's like snow and rain is falling, but not a lot of actual like fluffy snow. We might get lucky, who knows? Like, for sure we're gonna get some clear days there, which will be great for photos. And Yosemite is beautiful anyway, so going there to document stuff is gonna be amazing. The road trip isn't for a couple of days though, so I do have a bunch of work to catch up on, as well as some rush edits that I need to get done for Valentine's Day. That's on the priority list right now. A lot to get done, but I'm pretty stoked. So I've been catching up on work. We leave soon, but Baby Keem announced that he's releasing a new album on February 20th, which came with tour dates, and I'm in the waiting room right now.
Hey.
So this is my DJI 4D. So I'm gonna take this to Yosemite and get some footage with it. Now this camera is pretty beefy and it will draw some attention, so I am hoping I don't get in trouble over there. From what I've read, they did just change like the rules over there for shooting stuff for social media or YouTube, and you don't need a permit to do that, just as long as your crew is small, which is just going to be me and my girlfriend or fiance, and just as long as the footage isn't being used for commercial stuff, we should be okay. So I think I'm good. First charging stop. We stopped to get a car wash, and I thought it would be nice to get like a nice time lapse of the drive, but I didn't count for all the bugs hitting my windshield through the drive. So now my windshield is just covered with little dead bugs. 15 minutes got us from 20% to 62%. That's all we need for now. So I'm gonna go ahead and unplug this. Rivian has these cool outposts at all the national parks, or I'm not sure if it's at all of them yet, but we've been to the one in Joshua Tree, and they have one in Yosemite. So that outpost is right outside the park. So we're gonna head to that one and see what that one's like. We had to pull over because I think this is where that one Apple backdrop was taken. So we wanted to pull over so I could take some pictures real quick. To take more photos at this overpass, but I wanted to give you guys a bug update. That one might still be alive. Oh, just kidding. this is the first Outpost that they ever had. The second one was the one in Joshua Tree that was made 6 months after this one. And it's pretty cool. Rivian, I just got mine over a year ago, and I love it. It feels like I'm a part of a club. If any of you are interested in like test driving one or owning one, I'll leave my code in the description for you guys. But now we gotta head into the park because the homie Darian in there told us that we might be able to see Firefalls today. I think we got lucky, or we might get lucky today, so let's rush in there. Hi, how you doing? Yes. Perfect, thank you, have a good night. Alright, so we're just outside the entrance. I'm gonna use this suction cup to mount this on my car. And hopefully we can get some good shots. It's such a beautiful drive-in that I think it'll be worth it to try to get some time lapses from here. So I'm about half a mile from Firefalls. I don't see any water coming down the mountain. That's El Capitan right there. The sun is about to go down, but then also we got clouds blocking the sunset over here. So I don't know if and when the water starts coming down. I don't know if it'll even work, or if it'll happen today. I'm gonna walk closer and see what I could get. All right, so from here I think you'll be able to see the clouds a little better. So that's where the sunset's supposed to be, and we're still getting some sun over on this side, but it's supposed to hit to the right of El Capitan right here. So I don't know, it looks pretty soft. I don't think we're gonna get it today, at least. Coffee time. But the place that we're staying in, its ice machine is frozen over, so we don't really have ice here. I put some into freeze about an hour ago, so coffee's gonna have to wait. Yesterday was fun. We drove in, got here just in time for sunset, and I thought we were going to get lucky. I thought we were going to see Firefalls right when we got here. Sadly, I think it was our best chance to see it because it was the clearest day, and I checked the weather. It's going to be cloudy today and tomorrow. So we might not get the shot this trip. But that's sort of like the beautiful thing about this specific shot, is that so many things have to be perfect. You know, you can't just drive over here or fly all the way over here and expect to see it. Like, you have 3 weeks in February. That is the perfect time to see it because the sun sets over a certain ridge in the park that allows that waterfall to light up and turn red. It's sort of like a gift from nature. Yeah, although I've never seen it with my own eyes, it will be something that I continue to try to capture. So if I don't get it this year, I'll get it next year. We're still here. It's a beautiful park. I'm excited to get some shots here. And also, that was more of a side quest because it's Valentine's Day today. My girlfriend's getting ready. She doesn't know that I got her a necklace. I gave her the sticker machine before we left, and she thought that was it. We have pizza that we're gonna be making tonight. I'm excited to give her the gift. Also, it's funny using this thing and that thing because that thing looks like it pooped this thing out. You wanna do a fit check with it? Nice. Got it. Also, So second night, we're not gonna get any firefalls this time because all the clouds on this side, that kind of ruined the sunset. Still pretty good for photos though, because we get some blue sky. Get a shot of you. When I kneel down in front of you, maybe just give me a look before you look away. Try to get this one. Woo! Here you go, baby. So last night was fun. Valentine's Day was amazing. Pizza was great. Luna loved her gift. And we watched Twilight. And then we went to 1 and 2. And then we went to bed. But I woke up this morning and look how clear it is outside. Not a cloud in sight. Oh, maybe there's some clouds back there, but it's the clearest that it's been so far while we've been here. And I checked the weather and it says that it's gonna be clear until sunset, and then right after sunset, a storm's gonna be rolling in. Like, the advisory is about 10 p.m. We check out here in another hour or two, and then we're gonna go straight into the park, take some more photos and video, and just have fun out there. Maybe have some lunch at one of the restaurants. I mean, it's exciting. I might get the shot today, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So update on the weather. We're getting lucky. Now it says that there's gonna be no clouds for sunset. The only thing that could possibly hold us back is that there's no ice for the sunset to melt, for the waterfall to actually happen. We just stopped at one of the waypoint chargers to charge. We're inside the park, so Half Dome is right behind me. Right there. was so happy I found a fucking Starbucks. We got 3 hours until sunset, 2 hours until sunset. And I don't think I'm gonna do it with my 4D because the 4D only has a 24 millimeter. So I'm gonna shoot it with my R1. My R1 shoots 6K raw. So that'll be plenty. The one thing that I forgot was my 70-200. To be honest, I haven't even been really using my Canons, like just because I have this DJI, I have the 4D, I have my Osmo 360, I have my Osmo Pocket. It's sort of hard to even like pick sometimes. I think I've just been going with like the easiest option, and this should cover me. So I'm just gonna take this, put it on a tripod, and I should be okay. I do have about a mile hike up to Horseshoe Falls. I mean, I say up, but it's not really a hike. It's more like just down the street, really. So I'm just walking down the street about a mile to Horseshoe Falls because this is actually the closest parking lot to where we can park. But I probably won't leave until another hour or so. I'm here at another Rivian charge point, or waypoint is what they call them. So they have about 5 or 6 here in the park. So I'm just gonna finish setting up here, make sure I have everything, make sure I take the right filter. I think I'm gonna go with the 2-5 for sunset. I think that'll be good. Got my tripod, R1, GFX 100, and then I got the 360 camera on the R1. I'm definitely not the only one that wants to see this, you know? I'm sure all the good places are gonna be taken by now, but I'll try to find a good spot. So we got perfect conditions, but no water coming down. Is there a chance that it might still happen? Maybe, but I don't know. I think right now we just have to wait and see. I just overheard one of the rangers say that there's no snow up there, so most likely we're not gonna get any water. We'll just get like the rocks changing color as the sun goes down, so at least I don't get to leave empty-handed. This kind of feels like the walk of shame, having to do this long ass walk without getting a shot. The sad thing is that there's a storm coming in tonight, so whoever's here after the storm, they might get a chance to see it. I am proud of myself, at least for trying, you know? And again, that's what makes this shot specifically so special. It's elusive. I made it back to the car. How you doing? Can I get a number 1 with no onions, no tomatoes, extra lettuce? And then can I get 2 Flying Dutchman's mustard fried with chopped chilies? Can I get one of them grill or onion wrapped? Thank you again.
Thank you. Would you like ketchup?
Yeah, can I get ketchup and peppers, please? Thank you. Another Flying Dutchman.
And then you order your regular fry with 4 chilies.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my god, we got 3 fries there?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I don't think I paid for 3
No,
fries.
you didn't.
Yeah, they gave me 3 fries. So we've been back home for 2 days now, and I lost some tire pressure going up and down that elevation, so let's put some air in the tires. Takeaways from the trip. The priority was Valentine's Day. It was a trip for me and my fiance to go and have fun, and we accomplished that. That's one thing that I want to make sure that I don't lose sight of, is that if I'm going on these trips, I don't want to ever lose sight of what's really important. Photography is very important to me. It's given me the opportunity to be around people and take me places that I never thought I could go. But what's more important are the memories that I choose to make. A lot of the time when I'm traveling and working, I feel like I'm living through a viewfinder. My work ethic has given me such tunnel view that I don't give myself the opportunity to really experience what's going on around me. Since realizing that, I want to make the conscious decision to be more present. If you're like me, you look back at some of your past photos and you can instantly be transported back to that time. You can remember what you were thinking, what you were talking about, what you were feeling. And I just don't want to ever look back at a photo and think to myself, I should have enjoyed that more. So here's to the many more trips, the experiences, and to making more memories, and not just capturing them. Okay, my eyes are closed.
Okay, guess you can open them now.
Damn. Oh my God.